All right, we're checking out the only game where the smaller your keyboard gets, the shorter your lifespan becomes. It's GTA. So the way this works is I'm starting with the full-size keyboard, which is not my normal keyboard. The other keyboard, I finally learned after I don't even know how long I'd been using it, that it was causing static pops because it's a wireless keyboard. And so now I'm using this like old style HP keyboard right now. But whatever, it is a full-size keyboard. It'll be good enough. So the way this works is that each area I'm going to have to deliver a car to each one of the customs. There's going to be a guy at each customs area, and as long as we can see his text, we have delivered it into his area. There's 4 of them, so there's going to be 3 different car deliveries starting with this one. If I die, I'm going to have to go to a smaller keyboard, and that is where I will stay. Now the issue is that the board creator has given me some special abilities that are tied to my function keys right now. So if I lose the full-size keyboard with the function keys, I'm also going to lose the ability to have those special things like this right there. Now, the other problem is obviously attacking the police is going to continue to raise my wanted level, which may be fine at the moment because they're starting to destroy my car. Now, where we're trying to get to is right over the bridge and right to the left, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've used all of the different Los Santos customs. You know what? Just because I have the ability to use it, I am going to go ahead and use it. Woo! If I'm gonna lose most of my keyboard power, I at least want to get, you know, a good time out of the moments I have with my function keys. Now, every time I deliver a car, we're going to add another star to the wanted level. So obviously things are going to be getting much harder to stay alive. Of course, I already have a helicopter trying to murder me. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. There's the arrow straight ahead. We should be there in no time. Now, to be fair, they also gave me a pretty good car with which to do the start of the challenge in, so that's kind of nice. The keyboard depressions on this keyboard are like 1/80th of an inch as well. All right, kind of swing out underneath, and there we go. We've got our very first car delivery. The big issue is whether or not I can get out and like stay alive to get the other car. Hold on. That is if I can reload in time. I don't actually remember shooting the guy in the passenger seat. Okay, so that's fine though, because I need to show you this other keyboard. So as we plan to take the new vehicle, I need to give you a real quick understanding of how we got trolled by Amazon. This was supposed to be a 3/4 keyboard. It is a 3/4 keyboard, but it's also 1/2 the size of a normal keyboard. This is made for like a 2-year-old. Look at the size of the buttons compared to my fingers. Now this car still uses different keyboard commands. We do have our jump, which is awesome, and we do have a boost. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start. Now, the big issue here is I've completely lost my numpad, which isn't a huge deal. I could probably go without it. The next arrow is right over there to our left. We're starting with wanted level 3 this time. The issue with not having the numpad is I always use the numpad for leaning the car when I'm in the air. That's just what I've always kind of done, and not having it is unbelievably annoying, especially considering how trash this car is at literally driving. My hand's also cramping up. Okay, trying to utilize this keyboard is like trying to play a ukulele or something. The span of my hand is literally wider than this entire keyboard. You know what? I feel pretty confident in my ability to stay alive at the moment. Okay, maybe not. Hold on. Okay. Getting shot from the sky is definitely going to make this a little bit more difficult. Like, eventually when we're at wanted level 5, this is going to be total chaos, especially if I end up with a much smaller keyboard while I'm trying to, like, do this. Sorry, I'm getting my keyboard's worth, all right? I almost want to go to the next keyboard just for the added challenge. Okay, now I'm kind of getting a little swarmed here. It's a little bit more unexpected. Oh no, oh God. Okay, now this is a problem. I'm like a lot on fire. I don't really know when that... Okay, well, I guess I brought it on myself, but that's fine. So this is the next keyboard. All right, so this is what we had. This is what we're moving toward. I do appreciate the RGBs. Oh, I even got a palm rest area. That's nice. I would say for the most part, this has pretty much everything I'll need. My F keys are locked behind functions that are like incredibly hard to push. At least I still have an F button to get in and out of the car. All right, Let's roll. I'm gonna try to get there kind of like fast this time because the next keyboard, well, I can't even call it a keyboard. The next thing that I would have to use as a keyboard is absolutely atrocious. So I'd like to get a checkpoint. I'd like to get this car delivered just so I can, you know, not have to deal with it on this level. Follow the arrow, Gray. Okay, get hit by the, okay, please close the door. Yeah, that just, the only thing an open door does is make it that much easier for me to get shot. Unfortunately, going over here isn't that big of a deal because I can use the jump function, which kind of worked. Oh, I just lost a door. Okay, jump function, don't you screw me over here. There we go. Okay, I need to get out of this overpass. I also need to make sure that no one chills out on the right side of my vehicle because there's absolutely no protection on that side now. Ah! Woo! Oh, God! I'm fine. Everything. Okay. I just saw a cop get absolutely smoked by another cop, and he's getting back up, too. Good for him. Not having my normal lean keys is an absolute travesty. Climb up the hill. Climb up the hill. For the love of all that is holy, just climb up the hill. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're clear now. This is, okay, we're not clear. I wouldn't say that this keyboard is as hard to use as the other keyboard. It's just, like, still cramped. All right, yeah, we got speed, we got distance, we got the jump capability, we got the boost, we're rolling. We got a couple of cops, we're getting sideswiped. You'll be able to make a left just up here, and we're gonna be good to go. No. Okay, stop. Get me off of this. I just got shot in my elbow. I was using that. Okay, we are almost there. The other thing that the tiny keyboard is making me do is like press the radio keys. Auto repairs up in here, and we should be clear. Okay, sweet. Okay, let me... You know what? I'm actually okay with that. That gets us to the next keyboard. You guys need to see it anyway because we have to deliver this last car. Remember how I said that the next keyboard isn't really a keyboard? This is all it is. I lose all my function keys. I actually lose my F key to get into the car. I'm going to have to map it to a mouse button. I do appreciate the cool blue of this quote-unquote keyboard. Okay, I've mapped get into vehicle to my mouse. Oh, I don't have a WASD key. Okay, am I close enough to the car? Okay, I am close enough to the car for him to get in. I actually have to do movement to the arrow keys because those are the only keys I technically have. Part of the exciting part is finding keys that aren't already mapped because I need to put these somewhere. Okay, the car works. Wanted level is up, and we need to get way into the center of the... Oh my God, this thing drives absolutely horribly. I forgot all about this. This is like the most ridiculous drift car. We need to get way into the center of the map, which is where the Los Santos Customs 4 is. I've lost my ability to push away the cops. I've lost my ability to honestly, like, get in and out of the car easily. Being shot at from every direction. This thing drifts with no effort at all. I don't have a space bar. Okay, this might be relatively impossible. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're like one... Oh my God, no. I was gonna say, don't get me wrong. We're, you know, 1/5 of the way there about. I just need to stay on this road, and then on one of these offshoots, I need to make a left while also trying desperately to keep this thing from spinning out in every single direction. Please, for the love of God. All right, you know what? Light poles, not a big fan of them, to be honest with you. They've betrayed me many a time in my life, so they're all coming with me. I do appreciate how none of the police are getting in. Never mind, they're all in front of me. I was gonna say how there's no police actually getting in front of me. There goes my hood. That's not good. There is a certain amount of concentration that it does take to try and survive all this. Also, I do have to say, you may think to yourself, well, great, you're at 4 keys right now. That's not actually a keyboard. That is the small, malnourished child of a keyboard. What can you possibly do that will give you less keyboard? You don't want to know. Well, you're going to know. I'm gonna die. I need to see if I can get over this. Please just drag the car over it. Do not shoot the gas tank. Thank you. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything is okay. Okay, everything is less than okay. Okay, everything is okay again. We're fine. Now all we have to do is just kind of stay on this straightaway for a while. It's on the other side of the mountain range over here. Can you stop with the barricades? Okay, there's a lot of barricades. Oh, just fishtailing. Non-stop. That's fine. We're gonna drift our way to freedom. Look at that right there. Drifting our way to freedom, baby. Honestly, the car is decent. Well, it's not decent. It's garbage, but for the purposes of speed, it's decent. I'm surprised that the car isn't on fire yet either, with all the damage it's taken. I'm just constantly getting pelted from the sky. I am gonna need to turn off here. Oh yeah, I love drifting around corners like this. This thing was made for that. Yeah, it's still got plenty of driving ability. Now, I do have to kind of make like a 360-degree turn over here. Oh God, there goes another corner panel. Kind of get past the train. We're going to do a big jump into my favorite friends over here, the wind turbines. If I can climb this, that is. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, the car is on fire. The car is legitimately on fire right now. Oh God, I'm not gonna make it. It's gonna blow up before I get there. I'm not far enough. I'm not close enough, for sure. Yep. Okay, we're moving to the final keyboard, and it is, in fact, what I would call a keyboard. We are going from this to this. I said keyboard, one single key. The hilarious part is I actually need to like keep pressure on this thing just to hold it down because it's so lightweight. It just falls over on its own. The only thing I've been able to map to this is forward. I have an acceleration button. That's it. Okay, I've mapped it so that my one single key also walks me forward, so that's good. We're going to have to drive utilizing the mouse. All right, let's get into the car. Utilize the mouse button to get in. This is the mouse I'm using just for context. I've got 2 whole extra mouse buttons on this thing. All right, does the steering work on the mouse? It does. All right, our wanted level is maxed out. Now, fortunately, it does take a little bit for the police to actually like get to me before they start murdering me. What's weird is this thing's ability to do donuts is kind of good in a way because it allows me to do 360s when I need to, like right here. Ah, yes, there's nothing that brings out the highlights of the vehicle like a couple of bullet holes. No idea what was going on with that cop vehicle right there doing cartwheels in front of us. Oh, acceleration. You and I are going to be such good friends because I don't have any other keys to become friends with. This is going to be our longest distance covered as well because the fourth customs is like quite a distance away. I think I am gonna get off onto this road. Oh God, everything's fine, well, okay, my hood is gone, that's not great, but other than that, everything is okay. Do the full 360, no big deal. The cops are like, pull the car over and stop. I can't stop. I don't have any brakes. Please land on your wheels or I'm screwed. Totally landed on the wheels. Everything's fine. We are currently going into oncoming traffic, but nope, never mind. Hold on, let me get off this. I was gonna say, we are currently going into oncoming traffic. Everything is okay. I just need to put... I think I can save this. I need to put very light input into my turning. Your roadblocks can't stop me. Well, technically they can stop me. I can't stop technically. Like I don't have a physical way to stop. I don't have a brake. I don't have a reverse. Okay, there's a lot of cop cars here. Out of my car in a Swiss cheese. Hey, door, you know it'd be great if you stayed on the frame of the vehicle. I really do need you. I'm pretty sure that we can get on. Yeah, I see the arrow. Look at it. You can barely see it cresting in the distance. We can get there. This can work. What's odd is because the vehicle drifts all over the place, it dodges bullets kind of good, like unintentionally. The vehicle has, it has its own dodge capability. It's like an inherent dodge quality that just the vehicle has. I'm gonna try and get over the crest of this hill. Again, I don't want to flip the car. So I need to drive kind of conservatively. So like right here is a flippable area. Yep, okay, good. I was gonna say we don't want to flip there. This is a good place to go though, because a lot of the other police vehicles are gonna struggle to come up here. And then right at the bottom of this large area, we should be able to get into the 4th Los Santos Customs and get around the pole. Do not get stuck on the pole. Thank you everyone for giving me a ton of hood ornaments on the top of my vehicle in the form of bullet casings. Full 360. Remember how I said some of the police vehicles are gonna like struggle with the terrain? I was wrong apparently. Again, don't flip the car, Gray. Whatever you do, just get to the roadway. Settle down on the dirt road. Oh my God, I'm pretty sure I almost got stuck right there. Okay, this is what it all comes down for. Can you just stop drifting for 1 millisecond, car? One time in your life, can you just not drift? The car is like, that's what I was born to do. I don't care. Stop, please. Get around the couple of cop cars over here. There it is. That's what we're trying to get to. We're set. I just need to aim up and make this happen. Do you have any idea how hard it is to drive this vehicle up this tiny ass ramp. There we go! Oh my, and the vehicle is literally almost dead, and we made it. Oh, and we got hold on, I was gonna say, and we got mission pass respect, nice. Well, my key ended up with 1 key left, and my vehicle ended up with 1 hit point left. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of GTA. Until next time, stay foxy, much love.